What's a lot of artists that you work with that, you know what I'm saying, almost got there or just you feel that's like next up, you know?
I'm gonna work with a lot of artists that should be there. You feel me? I feel like if Minnesota had like a bigger eye on them, it's they would a
What you
lot of
mean a
artists
bigger eye?
like far as like it's not big on hip hop. Like you were saying, it's like this is a white state, which there means like it's not that big on hip hop.
Right,
You know
it's
what I'm
not
saying?
that big,
So
right. It's not
you feel
enough.
me? It's not
Right,
enough.
it's not enough hip hop
You feel me?
kids here.
To take us off. You
Right.
feel me? So you got to think about it. If a nigga's getting 10K, 30K views in
That's
Minnesota,
something here.
that's just something here.
Yeah.
60K views, that's something here.
Right.
Because look what we have.
Right.
Like
Yeah, it's
we don't
tough.
have. You feel me? We don't have nothing. You feel me? This is not that big. You feel me? So, but I don't work with a lot of artists. I don't work with artists from like that really was gonna go crazy. He passed away. JDott. You feel me? He was like that was like a he had.
Who was
like,
JDott?
JDott was like an artist from St. Paul. He was very talented. He was a young dude. You feel me? He been going crazy since he was like 13, 12 years old. Young dude, like, you feel me? Super energy. He got fans out the world. You feel me?
When did you first meet him? Like how long have you been working with this artist?
I've been working with JDott. He was like 13. He was like,
Really?
he had to be like 12, 13, bro. Like, I first seen him. You feel me? I was at my man's shoot. We first met him and shit.
Right.
You feel me? Bro shot a video for him and shit. And I'm just watching this little nigga, how he move and shit. He was like so motherfucking, you feel me, like on point to everything that was going on.
Right.
Then I was like, I'm like, and look how he move. I'm like, bro, that nigga, he's a different type of nigga. You feel me? Like, you feel me? And he was like, and then the way how he went from off camera to on camera, and he did it for performing. I'm like, yeah, this nigga is a real star. Like he got the swag. You feel me? He moved the way he walked. You feel me? And then not only that, his style, his lyrics, and his talent. But it was just like over. You feel me? And bro end up. But one thing he loved more than all that was like the streets. You feel me? And that was fucked him up. You feel me? They kept bro and back and forth in jail and shit, and fucked up his life. You feel me? And end up ending his life. You feel me? As a young nigga.
Yeah. How old was he when he passed?
Bro was 19. No, he was 20. He had just made 20, bro.
Yeah.
20 years old. You feel me? And that nigga has been through a lot. You feel me? They always smile. Like,
So does losing artists that you work closely with affect you a lot?
yeah, that fuck us up, bro, because niggas don't understand, like, the relationship we build with these artists, you feel me? Like, a lot of artists I met through rapping, like that I went with and I built a relationship with, like, artists like Peace Good and Capo Stacks, feel me? Like, I've been working with them so much that I end up building a bond with them behind music and behind working. You feel me? That like and that shit and people don't understand like it's a real friendship. Like it comes
with a motherfucker for 4 years, 5
like
years. You watch him grow.
You feel me? And shit. Yeah, you watch him grow. You watch him like go through shit. You feel me? Shit gonna happen.
Right.
You feel me?
You gotta know how to deal with that
it.
shit. Yeah.
You feel me? That's
this
how
shit
it
ain't for the weak. Yeah, this shit's real. Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. You know what I'm saying?
And then like in building these relationships with these artists and shit come with it. You feel me? That comes with good and bad. You feel me? Sometimes it can be bad because they tend to be like you get too friendly with them, and sometimes they feel like they can take it to a part where they can like disrespect you on some shit like where it's not
You
business
got into
anymore.
it with artists before?
Like always, like this is like happens like because sometimes like niggas like artists don't know business,
Right.
and or sometimes you become friends
What do
with
you
niggas.
mean? Hold on. What do you mean like artists don't know business?
Like far as like I did like artist and got him a feature where this is the biggest song he ever, you feel me, came across of his career, you know what I'm saying? I lined this up. I talked to this man on a daily basis, get this shit lined up. set up the spot where to be at, came over there, shot this footage where that for a video that we was supposed to shoot a real video to,
Right.
but we didn't shoot the real video,
Basically,
so I had to put it together of what I had, you know, and use this, and then like at the end, like they try to like cut me out of it by like not giving me no recognition on it.
Is it real respect with the cameraman and the artist?
No, it's just this game is like it be respect with that. It's just certain people that you feel me. Certain people, you feel me.
Right.
Certain niggas,
Right?
you feel me. If you can't blame.
Yeah.
You feel me. You it's just certain motherfuckers you just gotta fuck with and that knows this shit. Real artists know that they need a real cameraman behind them because it helps them elevate.
But putting a cameraman behind, what does that mean? I'm saying, is it a lot of money in this shit, or is it like?
No, it's definitely not a lot of money because but
you don't take
cameraman,
every artist under your wing. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't. You don't take every artist under your wing because the cameraman job is like the cameraman money is always the front money because there's no back end. Right. With this shit, because if any artist that got their shit copywritten and you feel me situated, we can't get paid off of it, no how. You feel me? But put our name on it and show that we shot this shit. You feel me? That's the only recognition we get. That's the only recognition we get, and that's all we have. You know, that's the only thing we stand for. That's the only thing we build for our page and our name because we're behind the scene niggas. Nobody don't know us. You feel me? And it's till the artist to get us going, get us out here. You feel me? So that's how it is. So if the artists don't, you feel me, stand up for us, like basically stand up for us, like who is we? You feel me? Like they cause like and a lot of artists is, like tend to don't stand up for their cameraman when it comes to shit. Cause like I've been through shit where artists is let they homies beef with their cameraman or shit like that. So fuck up a friendship with their cameraman.
So it's like
that.
Okay, so beef with the cameraman. Whoa, you're all over the place, man. Let's slow it down. So you got artists that's like into it with the cameraman.
Yeah, it's always artists into it.
I'm saying, what would somebody be into it with the cameraman? Like, is it a? Because I'm saying, what I'm hearing from you is like it's all respect and love with the cameraman wanting the artist to grow. You know what I'm saying? Do their thing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't personal. So I'm saying like, okay, why would the cameraman get into it with an artist?
It can be over pricing. It can be over
pricing.
It can be over like like
right. Okay.
Pricing for that'd be the 75% of be the beef of artists.
With cameraman,
artist,
price,
or or you feel me?
So your work is overcharged, like
basically they feel like I'm overpricing or shit like that, or it can be over like who you is personally, or it can be who you fuck with, right? That's how it be. They tend to. That's how it goes. Like kind of like something.
Has anybody ever really had problems with you, like shooting for other artists?
I don't have problems like that. Yeah, they don't have problems with me shooting for other artists, but it ain't like they've been. I ain't say it's nothing been too serious.
Right.
Niggas be talking, It don't be like. It be like, but I don't be. You feel me? I don't even be noticing that shit. You feel me? Because I be too worried about working that shit. But, it's always going to be some shit going on with that shit,
How many videos you got online?
I'm about like at 600. For real? I'm about at 600 now.
How long you been shooting for?
Since 2015, June, I made my page.
For real?
Yeah. I made my page in June.
What's your top grossing video?
That's the Duck video. RIP my nigga Duck.
You work with Duck?
Yeah, I work with Duck. You feel me? He's a genuine nigga. You feel me? I work with him.
That's dope.
The video is about at 600,000. You feel me? It should have been at more. You feel me? But the situation, you feel me? When we didn't know about promoting like we do now as on videos back then. Like back then, niggas was just dropping videos just to drop them. We didn't know about promoting and like ads and shit. Like the game changed now. You feel me? Where you could have boosted, I could have did all this shit. It could be at like 2 million by right now. You know what I'm saying? The right way, but you feel me? You feel me? That is what it is, but you feel me? But we gonna get it again.
So does this camera job, just not to say camera job, but does video photography, does it pay a lot?
It don't pay a lot. Because if you look at the time that we spend and divide it by the hours that we put into this shit, we're making under minimum wage for sure. Like, you feel me? Like, it don't pay, and the money that we pay, you feel me? Like,
what do you mean, like time you put into it?
Like, far as like the time we go to shoot the video, so far as versus time we sit here on this computer to edit the video, you know? Like, it's time. Like, sometimes we can be at the shoot, you know what I'm saying? For we gonna do minimum 2 to 3 hours at the shoot. That's after the shoot, we gotta be there shooting the video. Then we come here to edit the video. It's gonna take at least 4 to 8 hours on the edit side to edit a video to get it right. So you add those hours up, divided by how much you got paid for the video. You're making way under minimum wage. Like, we might as well get a job, regular job.
What do you think Minnesota needs? And, you know, what is it going to take to move the culture forward here? You know?
I love Minnesota so much, bro. But I ain't gonna lie. What we got going on right now, and what, like, the environment been turning to with all this killing and niggas killing kids here and all this, that shit ain't moving nowhere. So, my advice to everybody, and I'm gonna start with myself, we gonna leave this motherfucker.
For real.
So, and that's my goal. That's
you don't plan on staying here forever?
I'm planning on moving, leaving soon, bro. I will be taking my talents to South Beach like LeBron. Like, nah, but I'm saying I'm leaving. You feel me? It's too much hatred here.
Yeah, it's too much hate.
So,
yeah, it's too much hate. You probably got to get out the city. You don't think you just got to get out the city? You know what I'm saying?
Fuck the city. What I'm
saying, like, move out to the burbs.
What is that gonna do for you?
Right.
What's 20 minute drive? But that ain't shit. You just drive like that. That's nothing, bro. I'm on a different environment. I want a different environment. I want to move different. Minnesota, we've been here so long that we done capped so many fucking milestones. What else will niggas do here but to move? We can't just sitting here wasting our years and shit here when we could have been gone. And so many other people left and, you feel me, and did successful shit, other cameramen, and you feel me, like, it's just time to move on. You feel me? Like, Minnesota, like, it's always come back, but it's like you always gotta leave. You feel me? To just get that milestone under your belt, just to, you feel me, spread your wings.
Right. Where you think you will move to?
Like, I'm leaning, like, I'm on 60% Miami, 40% LA. So it's either, you feel me, Miami,
you know people out there?
Yeah, I know people both ways. Both ways, we know folks.
So Miami or LA, man.
Miami and LA, I'll be there. So
I'm saying, okay, so when you move, you still be working with Minnesota artists, or you trying to?
I'm trying to expand my horizon.
Right.
I'm trying to work with every artist. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to work with every artist. I want Minnesota artists to come and work with other artists. I want them to spread their horizon. Because Minnesota artists Minnesota have a lot of dope artists. It's hella talent. It's going crazy.
You gotta get that. You gotta get that look to it.
You just gotta get there. Like, it's always come back to it, but like, we know this ain't a hip hop state.
Right. So you think artists should leave? You know, like, you know, if they wanted to be serious
about music, leave and go to those states that target hip hop. Like, why would you be in a state that don't target hip hop? Like, you feel me? That doesn't make sense. You feel me? So it just the sense of it. You feel me? If you're serious about your music, you feel me?
Totally understand.
You can be still here and just doing the same shit over and over, but
it's not gonna
happen. It's not gonna lead to anything.
Yeah. What would you tell a new cameraman that's just getting in?
Don't tell them just have fun with this shit. Don't take it so serious. Like, you feel me? This is not like you can't take this job serious. You feel me? You gotta just have fun and do this shit. You feel me?
Right.
And you feel me? It's gonna fuck you up in the long run. Just have fun with this shit if you don't do this shit.